are live from Boston for an Eastern Conference contest with the Celtics. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan. And joining us tonight, Emmy-nominated writer-producer Bill Simmons. Again, you're in the seat.
70e match de la saison.
I can't believe Brent Berry's here. How'd you get him?
Et dernier contre Boston.
A lot of sushi and told him you were going to join us.
Wow. Four of the greats. I'm so delighted to be here.
You take a look at Montreal. Well, they find themselves energized from a strong set of performances at home, and now would love to do the same thing, guys, on the road.
Up 3, down 0 in this matchup, looking to make it a clean sweep of the season series. And matchups in the NBA are huge, and this one has really gone their way.
Here are the starters for Montreal.
Non, lui le meilleur.
You've got Devin Booker, Carter out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Porter, and it's the Cobra in at the point guard position. And Bill, of the championships you've watched the Celtics win, do you have a favorite?
I do, actually. 1984. Came back against the Lakers in the Kevin McHale clothesline game. Brought them back to the Garden for Game 5. It was so hot, Kareem had to wear the oxygen mask. And then finished him off in Game 7.
Rambis was the recipient of that clothesline.
He was.
Yes.
And he deserved it. It's not like he didn't deserve it. But the Celtics were just tougher that year. I try to forget that the next year.
On va me souvenir longtemps, lui.
Beat the Celtics.
Non, mais pas lui. Il y avait Booker.
Millsap down low. He's against Parker, and they pick up 2. The Cobras got 5 points so far.
I think Paul Millsap's time both in Utah and in Atlanta in the systems of ball movement are helping out this offense now.
Now here's Beverly. He's got 5. Parker dishes to Bamba. Outside Warren. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. And the Celtics hit again.
Warren going at it right now on offense, just smelling points out and does not get rattled by some tight defense.
With the floor,
come on.
Beverly finishes it off. Beverly's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start, 4 of 4 so far.
Again, Montreal score.
Arrête, c'est un 3 points ça.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds.
T'as de la chance, t'as de la chance. C'est bien, t'as de la chance. Sache que ça ne durera pas la chance. La chance, c'est qu'un moment. Pas pour toujours.
They're in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
The Cobra passes to Porter. Booker outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to the Cobra with the shot.
Come on.
Good D by Parker.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Warren the pass to Beverly. Back to Warren. Pass to Bamba. Celtics passing it around. For 3, Harris. That one doesn't go. And it's Montreal the other way. Porter against Beverly. Kicks it out to Booker. Over Harris. And there's Booker on the assist by Porter. They'll name a couple past superstars that didn't always get enough credit for being as dominant as they were.
Moses Malone would be my #1 pick. Probably the best player in the league for 5 years. Dominant in '83. They won the title in Philly. Really gave Kareem a lot of problems.
Time
and has now just been swept under the rug. Nobody even
out.
remembers. So I would go with him
name.
first.
Ever.
Never. Well, it was part of the problem. They were tape delaying games back then, and it wasn't. Didn't have league pass. Didn't have a lot of that stuff. I think he was really underrated, and you kind of never know who's going to endure and who's not going to endure. Which is one of the reasons I wrote my book.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, earlier I spoke with Brad Stevens. Said priority number one is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by one. Amba finds Parker. Beverly with the ball. There's 3 pointers off the mark.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Beverly after the basket by Montreal. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Parker with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Celtics trail by 5. Bill, you host your own podcast. I've listened to it. I subscribe to it. I love it. What do you make of some of the NBA players now doing the same thing?
Hey, we have a couple of them. At the Ringer, we have J.J. Redick, and we have Vince Carter and Ken The ones that are good at it take it seriously. It can't be one of those things where, you know, a player says, you know what, I want a podcast, and then it just magically happens. Like, you got to work on it. You have to use your connections and book your guests, and you have to show up and just dabble. And the guys that have been successful at it are people that could probably have a media career for a living. Like JJ is clearly going to go into media after he retires. Richard Jefferson had a great podcast. He's gone in the media. He's really good. Yes. So I think you need a little more talent at it than people realize, and you need the consistency of it. You can't say I'm starting a podcast and then not do it for 2 months. Like, you have to really stick to it.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Harris passes to Parker, dishes it to Beverly. And stolen by Booker. Here's the
ce truc là c'est de la merde. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé là? Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? Je sais pas ce que j'ai fait, mais j'ai fait un truc. Attends, je vais regarder sur le live.
14 points for him. It's hauled in by Beverly. Celtics trail by 5.
Ça la France. Non, mais vas-y, faute de quoi là? Non, ça me saoule les fautes comme ça, il n'y a rien du tout là. Je fais que dalle. Ah là là. C'est énervant ça.
Harris against Porter. Fires from deep. Harris's shot is off. Montreal leading by 19. We've got Parker. Patrick Beverly out there with Kemba Walker. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Harris in at the small forward. That's the Boston 5.
Such a creative scorer as Devin Booker. Look at him just checking out the options and scoring that time.
Walker in the post.
Arrête. Y'a rien.
Bill, you study pop culture. The 2K Esports League is a phenomenon right now, which is sweeping the country. Do you think that's going to alter the perception of gaming in any way?
Yeah, I would say it has one of the best chances of any esports league to succeed because people just love basketball.
Shoot two.
And you can feel it there in the offseason. The shift in basketball content and the fact that it's now a 12-month-a-year sport for us.
Mais pas à Montréal, là, malheureusement.
the playoffs to the
Bon, 20
draft
points d'avance, c'est
to
pas mal.
where are people going in free agency. And then that plays out for a month, and then something else will happen. All of a sudden, it's August.
Summer leagues are
summer
coming
leagues
up.
happening, and then
Je
all
pensais
of
pas
a
qu'on allait
sudden
prendre de
the
l'avance
season's
aussi vite.
close, and then you just kind of recycle, and it's a 12-month
Écoutez,
year
c'est bien.
sport.
Yeah, right. Good on both.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
Booker outside. And there's the pass to Porter. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Walker. Bamba with the block. And he's able to get it back. 5 on the clock. Here's Porter. And Bamba pulls it down. Bill, I wanted to go back to what you were talking about with the 2K League, and you mentioned how basketball has grown into essentially a 12-month-a-year sport.
For me, a 2K Esports League just makes sense. It fits into that.
Hey, Carter, là!
The
Ah, il saute
activity
Carter
from
des fois.
Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Here's the Cobra, guarded by Walker, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Montreal shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And that one misses.
Carter. Pas nimp, là. Putain.
And the second free throw, good. We've seen a handful of players land the Supermax contract bill. By and large, how do you see those deals working out?
It's tough. Nobody's really been happy with it yet. You know, it's so much money.
Pas
It's
trop
such a big
facile,
part
là.
of somebody's salary cap, and you're just kind of handicapped with it. And we've seen John Wall was the worst case scenario of it, but the situation Charlotte was in with Kemba Walker, where he makes the All-NBA team, and now his Supermax is $240 million instead of 180. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And in a salary cap league, to pay $50 million a year for somebody is just nuts. It compromises the ceiling of the team. So the Bucks are going to be in this position with Giannis, where he's making $55 million a year and the cap's $120. How are you going to put a good team around
You can't
him?
maneuver.
You can't.
No.
So I would put a wrinkle in there that I would make the Supermax, whatever, pay the player whatever the number is, but it only counts for like $32 million or something. Make it so that it's not
A
prohibitive.
percentage of the total cap.
Yeah, make his cap figure is 32. Even if you're paying him 55, and then that way people could compete better.
Known for that crazy length, Bamba's also extremely bright. Got offers from Ivy League schools, including Harvard.
And so it's Boston with it. And here's Walker. He has 6. Harris finds Walker. Got a piece of it. Porter against Harris. Porter passes to the Cobra.
Comment? Il est facile ce tir là. Oh, le jeu là, abuse.
On that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Passes it to Millsap. 6 on the shot
Dégage.
clock. Puts up a 3. And
Boom,
another
2
3
points.
for Montreal.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Walker kicks to Bamba. Out to Parker. The second chance effort.
Ah, l'enfoiré, la chatte.
Bill, you wear so many hats, writing, producing, performing. You're running the ringer, which is highly successful. What role satisfies you the most?
I would say working with young people and trying to help them get better.
Boom, to Prince,
that's the
motherfucker.
coolest thing you can do, especially if you feel like you've done some good stuff and accomplished some things and realized some dreams. Like the next thing to do is just to, can you help other people get to where they should go?
Well, a lot of this wasn't around when you and I were growing up. So
No.
what were your dreams?
My dream initially was just to write a sports column that people read. That's what I wanted forever, yeah. And then the most satisfying thing is just not knowing what's next, but taking chances and hoping things are going to be fun and work out.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have a good team around you, and you have to have like 6 or 7 awesome people that you completely trust to help you do stuff, because it's impossible to do everything yourself, especially if you're trying to increase the scale of what you're doing. And I think that even works for an NBA organization. You know, it's not like one person running everything. I would say putting a good team around you is the most important thing.
Ah, le bâtard de Bamba. Mais il faut tirer plus vite, mais ça là. Putain. Pas normal de prendre autant de temps là pour tirer.
And so it's Montreal feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, for Montreal, Kenny, what do you think?
Well, they were dishing out dimes left and right, and the guys were finishing strong. As a team, they seem to be always thinking, always looking for the best shot. If they keep sharing the ball this way, the second half could be more lopsided than the first.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Well, the bottom line is they got to defend the three-point line much better. They were concentrating all their effort into protecting the paint, and these guys were standing behind the line, yakum, splaka kataya, and that strategy backfired, Ernie. They gave up far too many open looks, and all those threes killed them.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
J'arrive pas à trouver mes coéquipiers, ça me saoule. J'aime pas quand je trouve pas mes coéquipiers.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Celtics. 17-point game. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for Montreal, we've got Carter. Porter is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's the Cobra in at the 1 spot. He feeds it to Carter. Stolen by Bamba.
Chier.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Now Harris runs the break perfectly there and makes the right decision to boot.
Montreal leading by 15. Back to Booker. Bamba against Carter. Here's Booker.
No.
That shot off. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Takes it from 10. And it's sent back by Carter. And he gets it back.
Ouais, je suis trop loin de lui.
And it's Beverly missing.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially
Mais
for
non,
the
mais
guy who's
n'importe
going to
quoi,
orchestrate
reste.
your offense.
C'est n'importe quoi. Ah là là.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Parker passes to Warren.
Wow,
And he
come
gets
on,
the
y'a
whistle.
rien.
2 free throws coming up.
Voilà.
It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
Warren is so hungry to score every night that he's going to draw the attention of most defenses. Such a tough cover.
That free throw good from Warren.
Sur Warren, 50%, ça va. C'est pas trop nul, on va dire. Mais bon, il est loin des meilleurs. Hein.
Both free throws good from Warren.
Well, TJ Warren believes he can score, and he's done it a lot. Every year he ups the ante and wants to add more to his game. Defensively, maybe a little more focused.
Carter,
Ouais,
that's good.
Carter. Ah, deuxième passe du match, incroyable.
That's one of the easiest shots
Quand je dribble l'équipe,
he
il y a
is
moyen
ever
de...
going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Stolen away. There's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, there you go. One team operating
beau,
on
ça.
all cylinders at
C'est
both
grand.
ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Parker drives in. He kicks it to Warren. It's rebounded by Montreal.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to the pulls up.
Ah, c'est à 2 points, dommage.
The Cobra's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to
Allez.
cut off the momentum
21 points
and
d'avance,
have
c'est
a
bon.
chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Ah, on est pas mal, on est vraiment pas mal dans ce match. Parfait. Very perfect.
Walker's checked in for the Celtics.
Ce que je disais.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Ah, il bâtard de Bemba!
Bamba's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Casse-couille, celui-là.
Here's Harris. Basket counts.
Harris is used to the contact, exceptional at scoring despite getting hit on that shot.
Here's the Cobra, guarded by Walker. Millsap's against Parker. Millsap inside. Here's the Cobra. That's good.
Hey,
and it's
there's
Millsap
Millsap.
with the assists. And that's now 30 points for the Cobra.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Now Bamba. He has 5. Back to Walker. Clock at 4. Fires, high post, and the jumper is good.
Chier. C'est pour ça qu'il est tiré direct, l'enfoiré.
Got a shadow Walker. His mid-range game is on point.
The pass to the Cobra. He dishes it to Carter, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
C'est pas le match où je vais faire beaucoup de passes à mon avis. Hein. À moins que le dernier carton je fasse des passes. Qui vont être concentrés sur moi à force de mettre des points. Boston ça aura quand même été une équipe pas si évidente que ça. Hein. Malgré que c'est pas une des meilleures, c'est loin d'être la meilleure d'ailleurs. Ils font partie des 10-15 plus nuls du championnat. Ah, ça aura pas été facile. Même si je gagne encore une fois, ça fera 4 victoires à 0, mais bon.
And he's good on the second.
Il y a quand même des joueurs et une tactique un peu chiante.
Celtics trail by 20. Up top Walker. 8 points for him.
Putain, mais m'énerve le Kemba Walker.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And he gets the bucket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand. Yo, watch Walker.
Pass to Parker. Shot clock at 6.
Arrête avec tes fautes, mais arrête, c'est n'importe quoi les fautes, là rien eu là.
It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Well, Parker doing a good job of
moving
his body and playing with pace. He's making the defense get a bit too handsy down there.
Pour moi.
First trip to the line for him here.
Et ouais, il y avait quand même rien. Non. Bon, ça me saoulait avec leur lancer franc là. Ça va faire que ça en fait.
Free throw good by Parker.
Parker playing for Coach K in college. He's got that pedigree as well as a great attitude.
Allez, fais ton deuxième lancer franc là. Oh, putain.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Here's the Cobra, guarded by Walker.
L'écarteur, eh oui, voilà. Ça c'est beau ça. Ça c'est le jeu que je dois porter à l'équipe. Non, quand ça se passe bien. Non mais arrête. Vas-y mais l'arbitre, arrête de siffler des fautes. Non là franchement je suis pas d'accord. Ouais non mais là je suis pas d'accord. C'est bon, 2 fautes de suite sur Carter là, c'est bon.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to
ouais, pas moyen. Faut arrêter les conneries au bout d'un moment. Et Kemba Walker, faut que j'arrête de...
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
Il y a quoi là? Il y a quoi? Il y a rien du tout là. Je pense que la faute c'est extrêmement léger. C'est vraiment. Ouais, il a titillé la faute. C'est ta main.
You gotta acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking and the game continues on.
Shamit's checked in for Montreal. For Montreal, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
One shot. 24 points d'avance. 25 avec Mr. KCP. Je sais pas pourquoi ils m'ont fait revenir à 8 secondes de la fin. Ils auraient pu attendre la deuxième période, la quatrième carton.
Much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Now, here's Monk. From deep. No good on the last second attempt. And so it's Montreal holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they've been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Games like this, you find out what you can take with you.
C'est bien les gars, vous avez bien joué jusqu'à maintenant, mais cherchez pas les gars. De toute façon le match il est fini, on est nul, ils vont gagner, ils sont plus forts que nous. Et voilà, quand tu es comme ça, on va perdre.
And Brad Stevens is a realist. Kevin, he knows even if they don't get this win that it's huge that his guys at least learn something from this game.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Robinson is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then there's Harris, and it's Graham in at the power forward.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going
les gars, on les offense,
that time working inside.
Hey, salut.
And they're pushing it up. Here's the Cobra.
Wouhou, flotteur.
Plays it in off the breakaway. The Cobra's got 12 points in just the second half.
Je sais pas pourquoi j'ai fait ça, mais bon.
Such a
J'avais envie.
shot there, the floater.
Full fun.
Beverly, the pass to Poirier. Graham with the ball. Passes it to Beverly. From the high post. And it's off the back rim. No good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Il dégage là, putain. Casse-couille ce.
Here's Noah. 5 to shoot. The pass to the Cobra. Launches it. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. And that's now 37 points for the Cobra.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Vas-y, mais... We're just over a minute
faut se délirer avec leurs écrans. Ils font tout le temps ça, les mecs.
Harris kicks to Beverly.
Ah,
Looking to end the run. They grab the one miss. Poirier.
Ah, Carter, t'abuse.
On the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Bah, tu me diras, non, c'est peut-être une bonne chose. Il est peut-être pas bon au lancer franc, alors des fois il vaut mieux faire des fautes. Mais bon, il aurait pu mettre le panier aussi. C'est ça le problème. Bon. 32 points d'avance. Et toujours 32 points d'avance. Bien joué Vince. Finalement.
And he sinks the second.
31.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Montreal. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Caldwell Pope dishes to Carter. Carter with the bounce pass. Here's Noah. Noah with the slam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And here's Beverly. Harris outside. And it's off from three-point range. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Carter with
oui, bien joué Carter.
Great game for him. Double now.
Je sais que j'avais fait une mauvaise passe, mais en fait non, il a bien géré.
Beverly looking around. Here's Poirier.
Bien joué. Joli fadeaway.
Point guards and Patrick Beverly trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Carter, and it's blocked. Now Beverly. Here's Robinson. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Now here's Beverly. Pass to Graham. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Robinson for three. The rebound by Noah. Noah's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside, the Cobra. Great pass to set up the lay-in. The Cobra's got 39.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Graham with the ball. Passes to Harris. Out left to the wing. Here's Robinson. And it's Robinson again missing. And here's Montreal. They're on a 13-3 run. And Carter now, top of the key.
Oui,
Robinson
bien joué
and
Vince.
Carter with the basket
Ah
on
bah
the
je voulais
assist by
faire carré
Carter.
pour tirer moi, mais on s'est pas manqué la balle. Pas de chance.
Celtics on offense. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here's Beverly. He's guarded closely. The feed to Graham. Here's Robinson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Vince Carter picks one up.
Bon. Sur un franc, évidemment, je vois un peu trop de lancer franc dans ce match. Hein. Je vais pas abuser. Allez, fais ton tir.
That free throw missing.
C'est vraiment nul le 3 points. Lancer franc. Les joueurs qui mettent. Pitadze. Pitadze. Allez, shoot. Robinson.
Good on the second free throw. Here's the Cobra. Kicks it to Carter. There's the dish to Carter. Back to Carter. From down low. The rebound by the Celtics. Poirier's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Carter against Beverly. Pass to Poirier. Outside Robinson. Lock at 6.
Non, arrête, y'a pas faute là. Qu'est-ce qu'il fait l'arbitre? N'importe quoi. Putain, mais Robinson il faisait du tournicota là. Je le touchais même pas le mec. Loser. Loser. C'est petit, monsieur Robinson. C'est petit. Regardez qui se prépare derrière moi là. Le jeune meneur de jeu. William Floyd. On va jouer ensemble, ça veut dire. C'est bon ça. Ah, les Carter ils s'en va, ok, d'accord. Alors là, une équipe bis complète là. À part moi, bien sûr, mais. Allez, fais ton shoot. On n'en parle plus.
Voilà. Here's the Cobra. Here's Floyd. The pass to the Cobra. There's the three.
Dommage.
But they recover it. And here is Noah. Pass to the Cobra. 6 to shoot.
Ah, ça veut pas, hein, bordel de merde.
Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Graham surveying the floor. To the middle. Here's Robinson. The shot no good. And it's Montreal the other way.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, rolls, anything they can do to get him started. That's the guy they're going to keep going to as they should. They're only going up if they keep feeding him.
41 points, ouais.
So it's the Celtics now.
Ouais, tu fais que 4 passes, c'est bizarre. Oui, bien joué.
Well, the long reach of Noah and the good timing, that helps get that block thrown.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. The Cobras got 43 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Pass to Poirier. Over Carter. Boston again missing.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances.
Yeah.
Jumpers.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Caldwell Pope's gone a terrific 6 of 8 shooting from the floor. Now here's Beverly. Tight defense on him. Deep 2 from Robinson. Drained for 2 points. Here's Floyd.
Attention, Floyd.
Carter outside. Pass to the Cobra.
Oh!
Finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
La violence.
The one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Picked him clean. Now Montreal moving it up.
Oh,
And not the first
yeah.
time we've seen this. When
Spectacle
KCP's
parti, les gars.
confident,
Voilà,
when
par
he's
contre,
in rhythm, he can
là,
fill
pour
it
ce
up
match-là, on
with
les
the best
explose.
of them.
And Joe Beverly will bring it up for the
Là, ils ont
Boston
mal aux fesses.
Celtics. Out to the right wing. Here's Vitadze. It's rebounded by Montreal.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a
Allez,
shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen
KCP.
it.
Voilà. C'est vrai, je reviens là. 6
Well,
passes.
he's been doing it all night. Why
Les
not
mecs
go
sont
back to it?
désorganisés. Quoi.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Dommage.
Played in with a nice
Dommage,
touch off the
dommage.
glass.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, Kevin, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Can he keep it going? Again,
Yeah.
Montreal scores.
Allez,
The chemistry has
47.
been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now Robinson. It's rebounded by Montreal. Carter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's the Cobra. The putback.
Oh
Great
oui,
positioning on the
joli.
putback.
And I like that
Le
they're
rebond
not
offensif,
settling.
magnifique.
Hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last
Ah, le
10
point, c'est le rebond
coming
offensif.
that
surtout.
way.
Bien, bien, bien,
Austin
bien.
with the ball.
C'est rare que je vois ça.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Poirier. Carter pulls it in.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Caldwell Pope pass to Noah. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Can't be too physical with Noah. He's adept at drawing the contact while shooting the basketball.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Joakim Noah.
Ah, ça y est, au revoir.
So we
Oh
see
bah, victoire
Montreal
alors.
get the win
Oh
here.
putain,
To
50
come
points.
into an opponent's building and
Oh la
dominate the
violence.
way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful
Oh la
lot about
violence.
this team.
I guess they don't need home
Ah, bien joué les gars,
to
franchement.
feel at home.
Vous avez géré.
Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Si vous avez géré comme ça
For
pour
Brent Berry,
les
Greg Anthony, and David
12
Aldridge,
derniers matchs, c'est
this is
parfait.
Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Parce que le but c'est vraiment que je joue le moins possible tout en étant efficace. Bon bah, du coup feuille de match. Oh le meilleur 14 points quoi. Oh la shit. Ouais mais c'est les équipes quand ils ont une main frante, c'est galère. Puis il va le perdu Beverly. Oh. Oh. Moi 37. Oh là là. Violence toi. Bon. Intéressons-nous à ce qui nous intéresse vraiment. C'est ce dunk. Magnifique. Ah ouais, j'en ai claqué des dunks quand même. Hein. Putain. Putain la vache toi. Parce que mes 3 points ils passent inaperçus quoi. Du coup 26 minutes. Ouais. Parfait. 47 points, 4 rebonds, 6 passes, 5 interceptions, 2 balles perdues, 21-29 en tir, 5-9, 3 points, 2 fautes seulement, 5 dunks, 59 points provoqués, plus 35. On va dire que j'ai fait un grand match. On peut dire ça comme ça. KCP, wow, 26 minutes, 28 points. 4 rebonds, une interception, putain. 9, 11, 4, 4, 6, 6. Oh, KCP, c'est ton match de l'année là. Booker, 26 minutes, 23 points, 4, ouais, 23 points, 4 rebonds, 7 passes, une interception, 1 contre, 10-12, 2-2, 1-1. Putain, mais précision, ils sont incroyables. Double-double pour Carter Junior. 26 minutes, 12 points, 10 rebonds. Doit-on jouer 26 minutes ou comment ça se passe? Ouais. Winnick, 14 minutes. Winnick a fait un bon match encore, ça va. Moi aussi, il a fait un bon match. Wow. Super. Il a joué 17 minutes quand même. Wesh. Georgie, voilà, ça peut passer, on va dire. Floyd. 11 minutes à jouer Floyd quand même. Hein. Porter, par contre, et Millsap, qu'est-ce que vous avez fait dans le match? Vous avez fait de la merde en fait. Vous avez joué que 21 minutes. Chaud. Ah, on s'est bien distribué les minutes jouées quand même. Hein. C'est cool, c'est cool, c'est cool. Bon, du coup, on va se donner rendez-vous pour le match 71 qui se déroulera sûrement demain. Et ça sera une semaine un peu compliquée, il me semble, si j'ai pas de bêtises. Oui. Il y a Pacers, prochain match. Il y a Pacers, ensuite les Lakers, match très très compliqué. Ensuite, Timberwolves Minnesota. Ça, c'est un match que je dois absolument gagner. Pour, entre guillemets, pour Nathan. Parce qu'il est en baston pour les playoffs contre cette équipe. Ensuite, c'est le retour, le match retour contre les San Antonio Spurs à domicile. Et pour terminer la semaine, Washington Wizards. Voilà, il y a quand même 3 gros matchs là, Lakers, Wizards et San Antonio. Ça va être tendu. Du coup, on se retrouve demain pour ce match face à Indiana Pacers. Ciao ciao.